This video is going to show you how to make easy chocolate fudge. All you need is 4 cups of chocolate chips and 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and nuts if you like. If you don't have a chopper to chop your nuts up with, just put them in a Ziploc bag. If you have a meat tenderizer hammer, you just pound it a little bit. If you don't have one of these hammers, you can use a rolling pin. See how easy it smashes them up, and you're ready to go. So first, we're going to turn the stove on, medium heat. We're going to put our sweetened condensed milk into our chips. Make sure you get all the milk out. It's very thick. Make sure you get it all. And all we're going to do is stir and melt it. And we will add our vanilla in after this is melted. Make sure you're using a non-stick pan. And we will melt that slowly. Okay, it's been a couple minutes and the chips are starting to melt. See how it's starting to cream together? The sweetened condensed milk and the chocolate. You don't want to turn this on high. You want it on a low heat because you don't want to scorch the chocolate. And just keep stirring it as it melts on a low heat. And just keep stirring it. Okay, see how nice it's melting? And I have a 9x13 cookie sheet ready that's lined with wax paper to dump this in, so it's easy for us to cut once it sets up. Because we can flip it out of the pan, grab a hold of the wax paper, flip it out of the pan, and just cut it on the table. Look how nice. So once you get that consistency, turn your burner off, put your vanilla in, stir it in, get the vanilla nice and stirred in before we dump it into the pan to set up. And like I said, nuts are optional. If you like nuts in your fudge, you can put it in. If you don't, you can leave it out. You can put walnuts in, pecans, whatever kind of nut you like. Or like I said, you can just skip it all together and just make it chocolate. So once all that's nice and worked in, all that vanilla, we're going to dump it in our cookie sheet. Start in the middle. Dump it in. And it will spread out. Be careful you don't get any on you because it is scalding hot. Get all that out of the pan. Okay, once you get it all out of the pan, then we'll smooth it out in our cookie sheet. Try to make it level before it starts to set up. Like I said, this is just an easy fudge recipe. All you need is a couple ingredients and a little bit of patience. Once you get it all spread out everything in the pan, nice and spread out. Then, for the people that like nuts, I'm going to put a little bit of nuts on half of it. We're just going to sprinkle it right on there. Just like that. Okay. And I'm just going to take my spatula and do a little zigzag so the nuts kind of get swished around into the fudge. Then we'll level it out again. Now, if you was making your whole pan with nuts in it, you could add the nuts before you put the fudge in the cookie sheet. And now you just let it set up. You can either put it in the refrigerator, it'll set up faster, or just leave it out room temperature and it'll set up in an hour or two. I put the fudge in the refrigerator for about an hour, and now it's ready to cut. I just use a pizza cutter to cut it with. Makes it very easy. You just cut it right down through very easily. You can cut it as big or as small as you want. I usually make different sizes because people like them different ways. And then you can just pick it up with the spatula off the wax paper. And there is your homemade fudge. Very easy homemade fudge. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoy your easy homemade fudge.